ever felt that you're left behind in life, seeing someone getting married or excelling in their career or even having kids? I remember the first time I started using social media, Facebook especially. Although it was exciting to connect to the people who were once part of your life, knowing about their life, their careers, and families, how many of you had the feeling that you are somehow left behind watching others live their perfectly beautiful lives while you're here doing nothing so interesting or incredible? Well, I don't know about you guys, but I definitely felt that sometimes. And this made me feel that I am left behind somehow in my life. And the pressure that the society puts on us about the time we are supposed to finish our education, the time we are supposed to get married, and the time we are supposed to have our kids are even made steeper through these social media platforms, leaving us to feel left behind in life. But the truth is, you're not. And how am I saying this so confidently? Because I know for sure that we are not in a competition and we are not going to get a medal, whether it's gold, silver, or bronze, at the end of our life, are we? Every one of us is going to reach the finish line no matter what. Whether we run, we walk, we jump, or we skate, we are definitely going to get there. So stop worrying about feeling left behind in life. From a very young age, society has built in us the timelines in which we are supposed to fulfill all the things that we are supposed to do at all costs, or else we are deemed to be a failure. People will look at us as if we are nothing, even if they have just settled down themselves. But when we look at these people, we have to remember that their story is different. Their journey is different. We may not understand their entire picture by just looking at the highlights on their social media profile or the success that they have achieved. It can be quite exhausting to feel left behind by people of your own age or having to live up to the expectations of how your life should be or how it should have already been. And you have to remember that the other people don't understand your life or your journey, and they don't even have a clue of what your life is like. So it's okay. We often feel left behind because of the difference between how we thought our life would be at a certain point and how it actually is. We haven't achieved something we wanted to. We are not in a relationship which is ideal. We don't have kids. But would you rather stay in a toxic relationship and be unhappy and just tick the box, or just not be in one at all? What would you prefer? Think about it. It is okay not to have everything figured out. Just because we live in a society with timelines, we need not choose success over satisfaction or appearance over authenticity. As a kid, I remember being good at studies, being good at acting, singing, etc. But I never made it in sports. Especially in my high school, I was the dumbest, weirdest in sports. I did feel behind in sports a lot, but that didn't stop me from getting good scores in school. In the same way, our life has different aspects, different areas which are crucial to our success and well-being. And we don't have to be perfect in every aspect, but the problem here is we often compare our worst parts to the best parts of others' lives. And this will make us end up undervaluing ourselves. We look at ourselves as much more lesser than other people around us. Just because some place on earth is getting the sunlight first, it doesn't mean it's something special. And because the other areas are getting the sunlight later on, it doesn't make them any lesser, right? So when you see the people around you getting married, having kids, or excelling professionally, it is a reason to celebrate their achievements, but not a reason to look down upon yourself. When we face situations like this, we immediately question our own worth, ending up feeling left behind. But what if there's a better way to live life and not like you are in a race with your friends? So here are some things you need to try when you get this feeling of being left behind. Number one is stop snooping into other people's lives on social media. Nowadays, all we are interested in is what other people are doing with their life. We keep watching people doing stuff, holidays, enjoying, partying, and doing fun things while we are here stuck in our 9 to 5 jobs, in basic jobs, not accounting to too much, according to the social media. But the things which you see on people's feeds are only the highlights of their life and not their entire life, because people often don't share the things which are imperfect or not nearly perfect. So it's time to stop comparing your life to the highlights of someone else's life. Number two is live in the present moment. Most of our lives revolve around the past or the future. We often keep worrying about our future or regretting about our past, but we never completely enjoy the present moment. And we are what we are because of the experiences we have had, because of the people we have met, because of the detours that we took. And everything has shaped us into what we are today. So instead of defining yourself based on your achievements, just think of everything as something which is working out for your own good. You don't have to give an explanation to people why you are where you are in your life. But the only thing you have to consider is, are you happy with where you are? If not, what can you do about it? What do you need to change about it? So number three is be thankful for every single thing. The first thing you should do every morning is write down 3 things you are thankful for in your life. Even if it's something very silly and trivial like your comfortable bed or your comfortable clothes or your perfume. All these small things will remind you of what you have and some of which may be something someone else is desiring right now, or even what you have desired in your life somewhere in the past. And now that you have it, appreciate those things, and this will help to change the perspective about your life. Number 4 is realize how far you have come. Although at times life looks still, it looks like you're not making any progress. It feels like you're stuck. But when you look back in time, you will realize that you have come so far and you have changed a lot, or you have become a better person over the years. Give yourself some credit for enduring the things that you have and the person that you have become in the process, and take some pride in yourself. Be happy and be proud of yourself. And number 5 is you are where you are meant to be. Even though we have a lot of plans, life and God always have certain plans for us, and we are where we are meant to be. Trust your life's timing. Trust God's timing, and you'll see your life will unfold in amazing ways. You are preparing for the next part of your life while you're waiting and while you think that nothing is happening and you don't see any progress in your life. And if we see a mango tree, it doesn't have fruits for the entire year, but when its season is here, it gives us the sweetest fruits. So wait till your season comes. Until then, it's just your preparation time, and enjoy every moment of your life. So at some point, it is natural for all of us to feel that we are left behind in life, whether through social media or comparisons, or just some people around us who constantly remind us every day about the social timelines, when you're supposed to get married, when you're supposed to achieve something in your career, or when you're supposed to have kids. But there is no rush, and taking your own time and pace is the key here to finding joy in your life and defining your own success. So I hope this video gave you some satisfaction about that you're not left behind in life, you're right on time. So I'll see you in this video right here. Until then, take care.